Oh, so it's not, I can't teleport. I can't even leave an instance. Yeah, usually I'm never close enough to another instance to actually test that out. Usually it's like, oh my, or I'm like chilling in like Limsa or something. I'm like, well, I don't want to go anywhere, so I don't bother to teleport. Or either I don't want to go anywhere, I was just queuing up for something, or I'm waiting so long, or the location I'm going to is so far away that actually like traveling like through instance borders is bad. Well, not bad, but like not what I want, right? Like, so it's like, oh, if I wanted to travel to the moon, I would need. If I wanted to travel to certain locations, I would need to do like a bunch of shit, and so it just wouldn't be feasible. So like, it would be like I'd have to travel through like 10 to 20 instances before I got to the location I needed to be, or that I wanted to go to. So it's like, well, yeah, well, I'd rather just wait until I finish queuing my thing, and then I'll just teleport there directly. So that's kind of what it is. It's either one, I'm just queuing for something while I chill in Limsa, so I don't want to go anywhere before or after, or two, I'm going somewhere so far away that it would just not be feasible to try to actually get there on foot. So I've never bothered trying, but so it's just that you cannot go to another instance. God damn, I was so close to getting that. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, what really sucks is we put ourselves in a really shit position, directly in the center. So right after Yellow has their tower, Yellow's going to attack us. Blue has their 2 towers, and they're going to attack us. Now, to be fair, we'd be fucked regardless. Like, whoever gets that center one is kind of fucked. It's just there's no two ways about it. We're kind of screwed. It's just the other tower positions are just in such a shit position for us in the center. Wow, I see. Nice, Yellow's harassing each other. Damn it. Oh, we lost it already. God damn it. Yeah, so like that was really shit positioning for us. Super shit positioning. Because it's just like both other teams got the other towers that were closer to them. And so we got the one directly in the center because there was no tower like that it was essentially a quote unquote our tower. Like this is an our tower. This is like a tower we should get. So if we don't, we're stupid. So like yeah, so as you can see, we're gonna get this one. And we're gonna go after the next one. So and then now Yellow's gonna attack us. Either up top or down below. That's the thing. I can see them easily splitting either way. Hard to say. So realistically, we want to defend our towers. Oh, no, sorry. For a second, I thought that little patch of sunlight was a yellow. Okay, so yellow looks like it's coming up top. Luckily, blue is harassing them. That is actually a pretty good positioning for us. It's because yellow is going to get that one, obviously. Blue is going to get theirs and push down. But yellow is attacking us from above, too. So yellow and blue, yeah. That's a shame. It would have been nice if we could have gotten this one immediately. Because it seems like, yeah, blue and yellow are going to go fight each other on that one. So it would have been nice if we had the entirety of this one for ourselves. But blue, unfortunately, has a little bit more on the ball. Yeah. See, like, that's a super lucky one, kind of. It's because the one that we have is this one, right? Which means, like, some people are going to come over here, which means we're not attacking yellow. So realistically, if, like, one of the previous towers was closer to there, we could have been like, oh, we get this one and then push inwards. But the problem with this is that if we don't have enough people here, we could lose this one, which would suck. So yeah, it's kind of rough. Oh, cool. Actually, never mind. We got the one down below. Cool. Yeah. So blue's gonna get the one above. We're gonna get the one below. It's like a positioning like that is good because you're all there. But the problem is, it naturally leads the other team. One other team will go up. The other team will come down, and so you're kind of stuck in the middle, getting fucked. Now it seems like they just let blue have both of their towers. And just are focusing on us in the southern one, which makes sense, kind of, because they are closer. We are closer to God damn it! That's a really bad position. Oh god! And look at that! One right next. One spawned right where another one already spawned. Right? Like, we just got the oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna get that one. I was kind of hoping, but yeah, it seems like all of them have popped, so let's just go defend this one a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Where are they going? Oh, are they attacking this guy? Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, yellow's gonna take that one a little bit. Actually, yeah, we're doing really well right now, which is crazy because usually we shouldn't be this split. Shit. Now blue's coming after us. Fuck. Yeah, there was way too many blues. There's no way in hell we would have kept that. Whatever. Did as best we could. Actually, shit, blues really. The main point was you're never going to get that one. You're never going to keep that one. There was way too many blues. There's way too many blues. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we lost that one to yellow. Makes sense. And now yellow got their big one and are pushing in. So yeah, I'm surprised. Oh shit. Shit, why does blue have so many people here? Oh shit, yellow's coming. Yeah, I think yellow's gonna win this one. Yellow got way too many. Oh my god, and they got another tower right next to themselves? Like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, you get another tower already close to where the fuck you were. If blue doesn't go after yellow, yellow's just gonna win. Oh shit. It depends. If blue harasses yellow enough, we might be able to. We might be able to do this. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Blue's in desperate need for a win, and you give one already close to yellow. Like, although actually, luckily, we had already come in from the south, so we might be able to get that one. Oh man, they had some. Damn it. Okay, now it's going to be super difficult because it's hard to. You need like 5 seconds of uninterrupted time to undo it. So even if we kill them, as long as they are able to like harass us enough, it would be hard for us. Oh no, we got. As long as we harass them enough. But yeah, blue needs to go in on yellow. We kind of need to as well. I just want to make sure that blue doesn't come in and harass us down below, which they could do. It's like it's up to blue. Okay, so the yellow's just going to harass us now. Hopefully blue will pinch them. I'll go over here and try to help. Come on, let's go help. Let's go help, let's go help. Oh, we won! That's so awesome! Yeah. Oh, nice. That was a close one. We got kind of lucky with that shit. We got kind of lucky. Yellow got super lucky. Yellow got a lot of ones in their zone. Although we got super lucky that one was right up our butts, so like no one's gonna take that. So yeah, we were pretty good. Nice. Okay. Now, let's swap back to Sage, and let's do. Yeah, so they gave me about half the experience I need to level, and my Sage is level 99, so it just needs now Uh, 8 million, 8.5 million more experience. 8.5 million more experience to level 200 and be done. Which is fine. I won't be able to use my quests to do it. So I won't be able to. The healing quest, there's only 3 of them. I think I'm on the 76 one. So and only the 76 and 78 one will give experience. So I'll get like 1 million experience for that. So I'll still be a big chunk short. Which is, I mean, it's whatever, right? Don't really matter that much. Oh, shit, down here. But first things first, let's just double check my PvP roll. Oh man, I thought I would have had enough to level. Okay, so I don't. But tomorrow I will level. Tomorrow I'll get to 22, and then I just have 3 more levels to get this fit coffer. I forget what it even looks like, but like what the set looks like. But I'm just making sure I get to 25 each series, which is the entire patch cycle. So it's the 7.1 patch cycle. You have the entire 7.1. You have the entire 7.1 to do it. It's fine, easy enough. The problem is I'm just super fucking lazy. I started when 7.1 dropped, but then I got distracted. I think by that point I had already gotten my hunt mount, so I was like, so then I started playing other games, and I was playing other games, so I just wasn't playing the game as much. Oh, there's a little scorpion on top. Is it affecting her as well? Well, like, I can heal them and she can go. I'm surprised they just don't fill those bombs with toxins as well. Because, like, that would also be because, like, it's a bomb that you throw at a distance, so it shouldn't affect you. And you already poison people anyway for fun. Yeah, it's probably because she just like it's probably because it diluted amongst the water. So that's why it affected so many people, is because it diluted amongst the water and rose in the steam, which everyone is able to breathe in. But because you're only able to produce so much, and because you're trying to produce a toxin that just does hallucinations, if you made one too powerful, then it would not be fun. It would not be a prank. So you have to make it intentionally weak, but then you're also dumping in water, which will dilute it. So yeah, that doesn't remind me of the Anonymous thing. I don't remember them telling us any backstory about poison and the Dunes folk. Well, that's the weird thing, is that you'd think that, like, sure, they use the heart sting to remove the poison, but you think they would have built up some sort of tolerance as well, just in general. Like, if you're constantly eating poison food, even if you're treating it for poison, like, even just remnants, you'd think there'd be some sort of remnants. I mean, maybe the heart sting is that powerful, where you're just like, nope, everything, all poison within a 2 feet radius is completely expunged. But you'd think there would be some, residual shit, and, like, if the animals are poisonous, then maybe some of the flora would be poisonous too. Maybe not to the same degree, but, like, maybe a mildly poisonous, and because the, because we know, because, like, we know that animals are poisonous, so maybe they got poisonous because they ate so many poisonous plants and developed it. I'm not sure. I don't know. You'd think they would have developed some sort of resistance at the very least, even with the with that thing. Yeah. So it's 98 one, and then the 100 one, and then we're done. That'll be the last coaster. Interesting. It's interesting that coastal Soil. We went all the way. Actually, no, I guess it is kind of south. Coastal del Sol is somewhat south, but it's like we're getting close to Limsa, which is where they kind of started. So it's kind of weird that they come back, but I guess that's the only place to go from up there. That actually makes a good. That's actually a pretty good place to in the Raincatcher Gully, which is near Wineport, which is actually like a pretty isolated little area. So that would be a cool little place. In fact, there's actually a little house where I think we do one of our quests there. I forget which one though, because it's a in this general area. I think this would be a pretty good area to hide out, since there's not so many things people actually do in that area. I mean, that's a weird assumption to make. She's like, oh, she's becoming more proficient at it because she inspires terror instead. It's like, I mean, not necessarily. Like, it could be that the poisons are purely, chance, right? She's just like, oh, I created this. She tried to create a hallucinatory potion, which worked, and just by happenstance, it made people laugh. And she's like, oh, okay, well, I want to make a different one. So that's what she did. She's like, oh, please produce another hallucinatory potion that's different. It might not be we don't know if she intended for it to instill fear, it could just be she intended for it to be different, and it was. So. So you can't make any sort of assumption of her becoming more proficient, unless she's like the only proficiency I'd be like if she was spreading it in wild areas, right? Oh yeah. Anyway, so like, yeah, the whole point could just be that she's just like if she did her thing in a wide area and didn't affect herself, then I'd be like, oh, okay, she's gotten good at this. But like we have no actual proof in any sort of way that she's becoming more proficient, right? So that's the kind of weird thing to make it. What's that? I'm a cardio myself, duh. There we go. I've done that earlier. I see. So my guess is what they're doing. Yeah, I think they're going to poison the rivers to affect anyone who uses it as a water source. So of course, it's incredibly dastardly and really fuck over a location. Especially if it's the water source leading into Limsa. Although, I don't know, Limsa seems to be like on top of the ocean. Oh no, you've been poisoned. Okay, Asuna, done. Problem solved. Just Asuna her right now. Like, Asuna. Every instance of poisoning has been curable by Asuna, which we can use right now. Why don't we use it right now? And we're required to be a healer right now. You know, it's not like for other quests, they just, if someone gets injured, even if you're a healer, you don't try to heal them because it's like, well, we designed this cutscene for any character, for any class, so we can't assume that you can heal. So you can't, and you don't, even if you are a healer. But this is a healer role quest, which means we have to heal, and we've been required to use Asuna as part of the quest. So why the fuck didn't we do it immediately? Well, because you stole it. And while you haven't killed anyone, you still have negatively affected them all. So, it's like saying, well, I didn't commit murder, so these other things can't be crimes, right? Like, as long as I'm not committing murder, nothing's a crime. It's essentially her logic here. Also, it's like, yeah, she's basically one of those like prank YouTubers. She's just harassing other people for her own amusement, and everyone hates her for it. Is she actually immune? I assume she was still affected, but regardless, we should have still assumed her immediately. Like, there was no advantage to not assuming her right away. Like, there's no point not doing it. Yeah, so I guess she has a resistance or has her own like antibodies to undo it or whatever. But still, it's just like it doesn't make logical sense for that to happen. Because there's no reason not to Asuna them, because we can Asuna for free, and in fact we've had to do so for our quests. So the fact that our first reaction isn't a quick Asuna, because either A, she's not affected, in which case who gives a shit, right? Or B, she is affected, in which case our Asuna will be helpful. So doing Asuna will either benefit her or not negatively affect her. So it'll either do nothing or be a benefit. So just do it. Because it has the potential to be a benefit and it costs nothing, essentially. Like, oh, mana? Like, we have mana to spare. We're the fucking Warrior of Light. Okay, now it's the final level 100 one. Oh, interesting. So they went further upstream into the dungeon. Now, obviously, we're not going to fight. We're not going to fight. Well, we're going to fight in the dungeon, but not the dungeon version of the dungeon. Where it's probably just going to be an instance zone using the same map as the Grey Fox Longstop dungeon. Let's do this shit. It'd be funny if she summoned the Proto Carbuncle, right? Because she's obviously either a Scholar or a Summoner. So it would be, but like we already have the Proto Carbuncle from Pandemonium, and it already looks super poisonous and shit. So it'd be really cool if she summoned that, and that's what we fight. Ah, I guess not. That's a shame. Her name is literally Venomheart. Oh no, no, is she gonna summon it now? Okay, there we go. Now let's just take it from our hands right now while she's camping, but... Like, and it's crazy. It's like, oh, quick. Like, we were literally standing next to her. Like, we were literally standing next to her, and they're like, oh, yeah, but now you're not. Now you're far enough away for them to have another... Like, when he starts approaching her, why the fuck didn't we approach? Team Rocket's blasting off again! I assume the thing's on the ground, right? The heart sting. Otherwise, that'd be a complete waste of time if she also took it with her. But, cool. So basically, they got away scot-free, essentially. So you committed all these misdemeanors and essentially go unpunished for it. Now, you know, she probably can't come back to Limsa because her face is too well known. But like, if she goes to any other country, she's in the clear and doesn't have to worry about anything. Okay, now we're probably going to go back to Limsa. Actually, no, maybe not back to Limsa. Maybe we might go back to Tuliolol. Okay, we're going to do a round of goodbyes. So presumably it's going to say goodbye to them, say goodbye to Gegeruju, and I don't know, or maybe we talk to the Yellow Jackets, so maybe we won't need to talk to Gegeruju, and maybe we'll just talk to these guys and then go back to Tuliolol. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, so I guess we're not going to see Gyoruju, but I guess we did talk to the Yellow Jacket, and the Yellow Jacket interacted with him, so maybe because we talked to him, he's also aware. Yeah, I have all my crafting quests. So I have all my crafting shit to do. Honestly, it won't take that long to actually do. I just gotta get around to doing it. It's one of the less interesting things to do. So it's like it's always on my back burner. But I kind of do want to. I'm almost got all my class level 100, so it's gotten to the point where I should probably just start doing my crafting shit. Get that out of the way. Especially because I think we might have gotten new craft. Actually, no. With the new raid, there should be new raid gear. I think we get new crafting gear at the end of 7.2, maybe. Or is it 7.3? Is it odd patches we get crafting gear? Even patches we get battle gear? Actually, realistically, it's not as easy because it cures poison. But if you cure, like you can poison a well, right? And everyone who drinks from that well will now be poisoned. Now you could detoxify the well, but once everyone's been poisoned, detoxifying the well is not going to cure them. You have to go and cure them all individually. So it's actually far more dangerous and easier to poison lots of people because not only do you have to detoxify the source, you have to detoxify everyone affected. So its capacity for evil is actually greater simply because of how difficult it is to use it for good. With the extra additional steps needed to fix any wrongdoing. Although if you find a poison source before anyone's been poisoned, then yeah, you can cure it instantly, detoxify it instantly, and prevent just as many people being potentially poisoned. Okay, there we go. And that is the healer role quest done. So now the only role quest I have not completed is the only role quest I have not completed is the Fizz Range, which I can do whenever. I had a little fire under my butt for this one, simply because I was about to level all my healers to max level soon. And so I had to do the role quest now before they were all max level, so that the experience I get from doing the quest isn't lost, which I did. Now Fizz Range, I already fucked myself over, so whatever. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, oh no, I lost 4 million experience, 4 to 5 million experience from doing all the quests combined. Not the end of the world. So anyway. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, but thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.